What's up, my kings, queens, and trolls of YouTube? This is your girl, Queen C, and I have an Ask Queen C today. I started reading this email a little bit, and I said, you know what? It's probably some other young girls out here experiencing something similar, so let me go ahead and, read this on camera and share it with you guys, and hopefully, we can help the person writing in, and we can also help other young ladies out there if they're going through something similar. Now, I don't know how old the subscriber is that wrote into me, but I'm guessing by the details she's probably between 19, maybe 20, 21. But either way, let me go ahead and read it. But first, because I run on Duncan. Queen C, I have a strange dilemma. I've known my boyfriend since we were kids. We crushed on each other from the day we met. We dated in high school, but he moved in with his dad when we went to 10th grade. We broke up because long distance was hard. Shortly after that, he graduated. He got locked up for joyriding. He started writing me letters, and it was like we never broke up. He ended up getting released on probation, and he moved back into the area with his mom. I saw your video about waiting on a guy in jail, but this was sort of different because it wasn't like I was waiting for him. We've been in love since we were kids. He was my first everything. He's doing everything to get his life together. Online college, no dirty urine, respecting his mom's rules, just everything. No dirty urine. Respecting his mom's rules, just everything. My issue is about when we have sex. It's totally different now than from before. Now he calls me names like hoes and little sluts, and the sex is rough. I told him I don't like it, and it's not the same as before. He assures me it's normal and that he just likes to get a little freaky. I've never been with anyone else, but apparently he has. I can't ask my friends because I know they'll clown me. Is this normal behavior for a man? I'm still trying to get past dirty urine, but no, it's not normal behavior for a man. Let me tell you something. Okay, in my course of life and experience, I've never been in a situation to where, I'm giving myself to somebody and they've decided to get rough with me or call me out my name. If they had the ride would have come to a complete stop and they would have gotten beat the hell up, okay? Because you're not going to disrespect me. See, you have to have self-esteem and value yourself. As a woman, if we lay there and we let a man devalue us and disrespect us, they're going to continue to do it. A lot of you young ladies out there, you're dealing with young guys who are not mentally mature. They don't know what it means to necessarily make love. They're getting coochie thrown at them from all these little fast ass little girls, and they getting it, they taking it any way they want, and any way they can get it, and then they come back to some of you other young ladies who haven't been around the block and all that kind of stuff, and then they want to try that crap out on y'all, and y'all sitting there falling for it. When you've been with a man, you'll know the difference between fucking and making love. And what this young guy is doing with you is he's fucking you. Period, point blank. I hate to say it like that, but I cannot sugarcoat it, so excuse my French, but that's what he's doing. You're getting fucked. You're not getting made love to. And they don't have any respect for you. When you communicate with a man and you tell a man that something makes you feel uncomfortable, a real man is going to check himself, and he's not going to do that to you anymore. You sitting up here and you telling this guy you do not like those names, and you do not like, the way he's doing you. And he keeps on doing it, and he's using being freaky for an excuse. Now, let me tell you something. Your girl, Queen C, knows what freaky is, okay? And freaky don't hurt, and freaky don't involve you being degraded, okay? It doesn't. When you've been married for years and years and years, and you try to do things to spice, your marriage up and stuff like that, it's not on the same level as what this guy is doing to you, okay? That's different. Married couples, they communicate with each other, and it's mutual behavior. It's mutual behavior, and that mutual behavior comes from love and respect. What you're going through right now, honey, is not mutual behavior. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, I personally, he would never get a whiff of this again. He would never, ever, ever, ever come within 5 feet of this again if I was in your shoes. But I know that you're still going to try because you're in love. I can tell by the way you wrote your email, you're trying to paint it as like so magical and so perfect and so pretty. But truth be told, when this young man left to go live with his dad and went to jail and all that kind of stuff, you don't know what he's going through. You don't know if he's been, harmed or something happened to him while he was in jail. You don't know what he's going through. But I will tell you what he's displaying. He's displaying signs of possible abuse. You don't know what could be in store for you next. If he's calling you out your name and disrespecting you and having rough sex with you, like he just don't give a damn, you don't know if the next thing he's going to do is be violent to you in another way. You don't know if, you're going to go from little holes to dirty holes and rough sex to a punch in the face. You don't know. You don't know. And this is a sign. This is a sign of things to come. And now, since you probably won't leave right away, this is my suggestion to you. Have a conversation with this guy. Tell him again how you feel. Tell him this sex is not good for you. It's uncomfortable. Tell him the name calling makes you feel bad and uncomfortable, and express yourself to him. And if he does not stop, honey, you gots to go. You gots to move on, because he's going to keep on doing it. And he's going to keep on doing it. And you set the tone for how you're treated. You set the tone for how people see you and value you. You've let him get away with too much, too far, too soon. This is going too far. He's been doing it. You tell him, he does it again, and then you keep on tell him, I don't like this, I don't like this, but he keeps on doing it, and he's making excuses for it instead of valuing your feelings and valuing your body. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. And that's why I'm reading this email, because like I said, it's a lot of young ladies out here who are probably experiencing similar things. And I just want y'all to know that is men. No, men do not do that. Men do not do that. Boys do that because they're not mature. They're not fully developed. Their minds are not fully developed. So they don't understand, like I said, don't understand the full meaning of what it means to make love and connect with a woman versus I just want to fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. He just wants to fuck. He's in the house, he's bored, he ain't got nothing to do, he wants to fuck. You know what I'm saying? So talk to him, and if he does not change, one more time, move on and stay strong. Because when you move on, he ain't got nothing else to do. He's stuck in the house. He can't go nowhere. He can't do nothing. He's going to call the hell out of you. He's going to probably write the hell out of you. He's not going to leave you alone for a while. But you have to put your foot down, and you have to know your worth. And no young woman deserves to be treated like that. You don't deserve to get screwed and called a whole bunch of little sluts and whores. If that was my daughter and I found out somebody was doing that to my daughter, they'd be my little slut and whore, okay? They would be my little slut and whore, because I would be seeing them on that. I would be seeing them on that. You're not going to disrespect my child. And that's a lot of the problem. A lot of you young ladies, a lot of you young men, you don't have parents out there trying to school y'all and teach y'all about these kind of things. It's nothing wrong. As parents, if you're watching this, there's nothing wrong with talking to your children about sex and what it's supposed to be and what it's not supposed to be, because this is how we avoid this kind of stuff. We fill our children with information. We build up their self-esteem. We teach them how they should be treated, and we teach our young men how they should be treating young ladies. This is just too much. It's too much. Like all this fucking like you ain't got no sense and all that kind of stuff. You don't know what you're doing to yourself. You don't know what you're doing to your vaginas. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what type of diseases you opening yourself up to. You just gotta talk to your children more and communicate more. And young lady, like I said, please get away from this dude, because he don't care. It's sad. It's really, really sad. That you've invested yourself into him and he doesn't care. But that's usually the case when you have sex young. You're not guaranteed to be with that person for the rest of your life. You're not guaranteed that they're going to be the man that you hope for them to be. And unfortunately, a lot of you young ladies choose to give yourself to somebody that's not going to be around later. Best of luck to you. If you have any questions, you can email me at queenchrisshonda@gmail.com. Like me on Facebook at the Queen C-Hive. Follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at Queen Chrishonda. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. Peace.